The Canadian Prairie, a place that seems long forgotten in time, but in fact to me it's home of big skies and open fields, and a great historical past. Join me today on SafariJeffTV as we set out in search of one of the most ancient and greatest of amphibians in North America, the Tiger Salamander. Well, some of the settings here really are remote. I probably have more mustard on me than a hot dog at a Chicago Cubs game. But as you can see behind me, this old abandoned barn really is a perfect setting for the Tiger Salamander. Insects to feed upon, rotting wood, moist, dark, damp surroundings, and a good viable water source just behind this barn as well. Makes for a perfect breeding ground in the springtime. Tiger salamanders are remarkable creatures and voracious eaters. They'll even feed upon tiny mammals such as baby mice. So we'll go inside for a closer look and hopefully success in the hunt for the Tiger Salamander. Well, unfortunately, this old abandoned prairie farmhouse is just too hot and dry of a setting to find these giant amphibians, so we'll take our search closer to a water source. Hopefully better luck there. Success! A large tiger salamander. Awesome. Just underneath some boards over here in a very dark, damp surrounding. As you can see, lots of tall grass here holds the moisture in, lots of shade with the trees, a water source beside me, and very close to a roadway as well. I've talked to farmers who have actually seen them crossing the roads in the springtime on a rainy night by the dozens, almost like a migration of wildebeest. These animals are amazing, and when there's one, there can be many others as well. This is obviously a great location for them. As you can see, salamanders, the Tiger Salamander in this case, comes equipped with very unique markings, almost like a fingerprint. You can see on his chin and belly, and on his back as well. Lots of spotting. He's a fairly large one, a healthy one, and probably a male with that bulb under the tail. Now these guys, being amphibian, not only breathe through their skin, they can drink through their skin as well. And I won't keep him out of his home for long. They do dry up very quickly. They need to be constantly near that moist supply of damp soil or water. An amazing animal. Tiger salamanders can actually regenerate digits or limbs as well. A very unique animal, very ancient and very long-lived, as some amphibians are. I've heard stories of them living 40, 50 years long. And of course, putting their life on hold as they hibernate, it really makes sense. But the Tiger Salamander is not only found here in southern Saskatchewan, this is the most northerly range. You can encounter them as far south as Texas, so all throughout North America, as long as they're in the right habitat or surrounding. Wow, this is awesome. This is the biggest salamander I have ever encountered. Amazing. And we'll put him back in his home. He's starting to dry up now. We'll keep searching for more. Wow. Well, you could call this a herpetological hat trick. I've managed to locate 3 giant tiger salamanders in this area. Amazing. These are the biggest salamanders I have ever encountered. They're incredible. And have a look. As I mentioned, each one has a unique marking, almost like a fingerprint. They're all very unique with their spots and bands. These guys are amazing. Probably 1 male and 2 females by the looks of it. And in this case, have a close look at those eyes. They actually have a good sense of eyesight or ability to see. And when the salamander is feeding, typically at nighttime or in a rainfall, be it on worms or insects or even pinkies, baby mice, what they will do is grab hold of the animal, very rubbery jaws they have, snap and grab, and then using muscles just below their eye sockets, this assists them in swallowing the animal whole. But they'll do somewhat of a vigorous shake first to knock its prey unconscious while swallowing or devouring it. Amazing animals. They are amazing, really. What a lucky day. Well, I should put these guys back where they belong in their original homes now. They're starting to dry up in the sunlight. Well, friends, it's been an amazing day here in the Canadian prairies. You'd never expect to discover landscapes such as the ones we found, and of course the animals in which we discovered, these ancient creatures of the past. Amphibians are an indicator as to how healthy an ecosystem can be. And you know, there really are some amazing, untouched and well-preserved landscapes still here in the Midwest of Canada. Thanks for joining me again on SafariJeffTV. We'll see you next time for another amazing adventure.